What's up, everybody? Welcome to Ingenuity and another episode of Project Becky. For those of you that are new here, there's a thingy up there to get you all caught up, and for those of you that stuck around, well, thank you. Always a pleasure having you along. So I figured there's no point in sitting around waiting for the steering and the seating parts to come in to figure out all the ergonomics of that. So we're just going to keep plugging away, and the lowest hanging fruit's just kind of staring us in the face. That's the front bumper supports. That's what we're going to do today. Alright, so the plan of attack here is to use the factory bumper supports and the, I guess it would be like a crash insulator thing. I did think about going with a tubular front end, doing like a crash bar setup, but I think I'm going to save that for like a second or third iteration down the road. It should be pretty straightforward. Basically going to just mark this outline, which has this little kink in it, on the frame rails, cut them, we'll plate it, throw some captive nuts in there, and it should be good. The only thing we're going to have to worry about at that point is the corner mounting anchor points, because it looks like they're going to interfere with the tires once the thing comes down. But, you know, we'll get that after we actually get everything mounted. So, let's get gutting. Screw this. I think I'm just going to cut it and then we'll just grind it back. That looks like it's going to be really hard to line up. It's always easier to add metal than take it away.
You said it wrong!
Ah, shut up. I know what I said. Oh, that doesn't feel good at all. Oh my god. Ah. We're going again, Jim. Ruh-roh. You run out of room, Captain. Well, it won't take the grinder, it'll take the flame. Ha 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 ha. What's wrong with me? Oh my god, I'm talking to a grinder. I've gotten a few requests from some people and dropping a few little nuggets of knowledge on some of the things I've done on this project, so figure here's a quick little tiny Toussaint, if you will, of a tip on how to make some quick templates for a bracket. Get your piece of paper, make sure your edges are square. The top and bottom don't matter too much because you're just going to be roughly sticking this in place. You want to give yourself a reference point. In this case, I'm going to use the inside edge of the frame rail here. So you line that guy up, and then all you do, make sure your finger's nice and dirty, and then you just rub it over the hole. It's just like when you were a kid and you were rubbing pencils over those little tracer things. Same idea. Is this the hole? No, that's not the hole. Hole's down here. Needs more dirt. There we go. Same idea. There you go. So now we can take this over to our metal. We can transfer these two holes, and once these are on, then we can take and put the bumper support on top of that, punch out the other two holes, and then mount it all up. Easy peasy. Spot on. Oh yeah. Everyone's fine? Even I get it right. Alright, let's go do some irreparable damage. Alright everybody, calm down. We're adding lightness, alright? Just chill out. It's gonna be fine. Everything's fine. So now that we got everything lined up and tightened down where it needs to be, the only thing I have to do before we put it back on the car and get it tacked in place is to make some little spacers to space off these plates. So I'm going to tack these nuts down. So we have some captive nuts to work with. I'm going to tack the tubes in just to keep them in place. And then once all that's done, we'll get them back on the car, get the plates tacked on, and we'll be rocking and rolling. Let's do it. Slide someone in that region. Oh, we got one side in. So the takeaway is Becky likes having clothes on because she did not fight me on this. Maybe she's starting to realize I'm just trying to help her. Okay. A pièce de résistance. That's right. Alright, let's get a look at your back. Holy... How awesome is this? Becky's starting to actually look like a car again. Oh man, we still have a lot to do. But obviously that's no bueno. we'll have to cut and section the bumper so we can move this line forward to clear the wheel, and keep in mind these tires are balls, so you know this is going to grow about 1/4 of an inch with a full tread of tire on it, and might not even be going with these. Might be going with something a little bigger. So this bumper support will obviously have to go. I'm going to put the fender on, see how all this interacts with each other, and then kind of go from there to see where along here we need to move this. It's kind of a short one this week, still waiting on parts, but hopefully everything shows up and we can actually get cracking on getting the kind of ergonomics of the cabin area situated with the pedals and the shifter and the seating and the steering, and get all that figured out, because once that's done, then we start working on engine stuff, and that's where the fun stuff starts. So for now, I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And just remember, on projects like this, sometimes you just need to curse a lot and have some ingenuity. I will see you next time.